Peace, world, peace. Welcome back to Goddess Dawn Speaks, aka the $1,000,000,000 Goddess. We're here today talking about R. Kelly. Now, you guys probably remember a few months back, it was reported that 6 women won a $10.5 million lawsuit against R. Kelly and his former manager, Don Russell. Now, as usual, we hadn't heard a response from R. Kelly. Instead, we heard that he himself was suing the BOP, Tasha K, and all kinds of other people about his emails supposedly being leaked to the blogger from the prison. We ain't hear nothing about this $10.5 million loss, but now we are, okay? It's being reported that R. Kelly is challenging the $10.5 million suit. And let's talk about what he's talking about. This is from Vibe, okay? They said back in August, 6 women were awarded $10.5 million following a lawsuit that stemmed from the December 2018 screening of Surviving R. Kelly in New York City. The event was temporarily shut down after being threatened with a violent intimidation tactic. However, R. Kelly is pushing back against the settlement, claiming that the co-plaintiff, Donnell Russell, is solely to blame and should be held financially responsible. Kelly also denies claims that Kelly also denies claims that Russell was ever his manager and didn't know he attempted to stop the screening from taking place. He says he did that for his own reasons. Now, I'm going to interject here because Donnell Russell was sentenced to prison for this crime. So if he was never R. Kelly's manager and R. Kelly didn't have nothing to do with that and blah, 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 seems to me it would have been more difficult for them to have held him responsible for it. Okay, well, let's go on. The convicted felon was reportedly unaware of the aforementioned lawsuit and would have defended himself had he known. Kelly reportedly said it's been hard to keep up with all the lawsuits he's faced since being in prison, especially considering he's changed legal teams multiple times. Plus, even if he'd been aware of the lawsuit, Kelly concluded that he wouldn't been able to understand the legal jargon because, wait for it, I cannot read or understand words beyond that of a grade schooler. Now, I'm going to interject again because we heard R. Kelly on those jail calls, if that really was him, okay, say that, the BOP should be held responsible for his emails being leaked. And he was very specific and seemed to be reading the legal documents when he was airing out his complaints. So now all of a sudden, he can't read, and that stops him from being able to do anything about anything. So they go on to say the victims behind the lawsuit allege that the incident triggered previous traumas, which resulted in them suffering from PTSD and panic attacks. Each woman is set to receive between $1.1 million and $2.25 million each. Prior to the verdict, U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly of Brooklyn ordered that Kelly's royalties be garnished in order to pay the owed restitution and fines equating to $506,950.26. Donnelly had previously ordered Kelly to surrender $28,000 from his prison commissary and apply the money toward his debt. He's currently behind bars for the next 3 decades for racketeering and sex trafficking. Russell was convicted of violent intimidation and sentenced to 1 year in prison. Now, I'm wondering if R. Kelly spoke up at Don Russell's behalf, or on his own behalf, I guess we could say, in order to distance himself from Don Russell. I've never heard anything from R. Kelly specifically separating himself from Don Russell in all these years. But when it comes to $10.5 million, this man is standing up, okay? He's standing up and he's speaking out because $10.5 million is a lot of money, honey. And they won the suit, I think, because of his lack of response, just via default, from what I understand. Now, I'm probably going to pull the actual document so I can read the details on this, but I just want to throw this out there to y'all to say that your boy is finally speaking up. Now, supposedly he was on a jail call with his cousin recently and denouncing Dana J. Now, I did a live, which is now private because I went off. I did about some people in this R. Kelly sector. And in this live, I did say that I wouldn't put it past these people to create AI jail calls. AI technology is here, okay, and probably here to stay. And that is some high tech right there. And it's doable. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, what do y'all think about R. Kelly finally standing up for himself here and trying to say it wasn't me? Now, and mind you, this suit is done. So I don't know, what took him so long. If Bon Jean is so good, where was she at? Okay. Because she was on the job when this happened. Period. All right, y'all. I'm out. I think that's all. Till next time. Bye.